Right, so what's your name?
My name is Sayla. I go by
Sayla.
Saylo.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Cochise County, but it's here in Arizona. It's a small little town, Sierra Vista.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh, so what's your current situation? Are you homeless?
I am. I'm homeless. Uh, just because I'm up here. I mean, I can go home back to my county, but with the way my family situation is set up, it's just not. It's not good for me. You know what I mean? So.
So you choose to be out here, Phoenix?
Yeah, I mean, at first it wasn't a choice. I came down here for a dude, like majority of us women do, following a man. But now, yeah, he's on his way back to prison, and I'm out here by myself with my dog.
So you came out here for a dude, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a job lined up or anything like that?
No, I just was like, yep, I'm going, and packed my bags, and I came up here, and I've been living on the streets ever since.
How long ago was that?
Last year, I got here in August.
So you've been homeless for a whole year?
Mm-hmm. A little over a year.
And what do you do out here to survive?
I just hustle. A lot of people think I like, you know what I'm saying, do days and all that, but no, I hustle. I make my money. I do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
And I don't knock it though. You know what I'm saying? If I had to do that to survive, I would definitely be doing that. But sometimes the gab works just as much
Yeah.
as walking does. You know.
How is it like hustling out here on the streets?
Um,
Is it dangerous?
it's hard, yeah, and it's hard. I think my biggest like issue is just being a female out here. And you hear that a lot, but people see me or see women just in general, and they automatically assume, you know, especially homeless,
Yeah.
well, they're just, you know, they're in or they're, you know what I'm saying, looking for dope, all that, but that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. It gets hard, but at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do to survive. So
Did you tell me that you just got out?
I did. I just got out of jail.
Yeah.
I did.
How long were you in there for?
I was in there for 22 days. Straight
22
hell.
days. Was that your first time?
No, I've been in prison twice already, but it was my first time doing that length of time in Maricopa County, and that's the hardest time I've ever done.
Yeah.
For sure.
The county's
For
worse
sure.
than prison, right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Maricopa County is no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
No. It sucks. That slop got fat.
That's
You know what I mean? That slop is
worst
just
meal ever.
It's the worst thing it was horrible. It was a hard time. Yeah. It was just really bad.
If you don't mind me asking, what kind of charges have you been locked up for? What did you go up to jail for this time?
Just possession of paraphernalia, and I actually sat in there for 22 days for obstructing the sidewalk. So, just it really just, you know, using Fetty and just slumping out. You know what I mean? Waking up to the police.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks, man. Where do you sleep at now?
Right now, I am in a place with a friend, so I guess I'm off the streets, but I'm not off the streets. You know.
Okay. So you're living with a friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you have to provide an address before you got out?
No. I wrote my parents' address down on like the paper when I was like seeing the judge, but my PO is aware of my situation. His biggest thing is just checking in. You know what I mean? And it's like one of the hardest things, really. You know what I mean? Being homeless, you can't find nowhere to charge your phone, or you know what I mean. You can't get to the money and you can't buy a bus pass, just little things like that, you know what I mean? And you put your first, you know what I'm saying? So your addiction will always come first. And I'm working really hard right now on trying to just stay away from the Fetty, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they do anything to prepare you for the outside world before you get out here? In
I mean,
county jail?
there is resources, yeah, but um, it's nothing like that's really. I think you have to have certain lengths of time to be able to do that. You know what I mean? And um, with the amount of time I had, I just didn't. I wasn't like able to, tap into those type of resources.
Yeah.
But it's a choice because I came out here. I'm out here now. You know what I mean? And there's resources everywhere. You know,
Yeah.
so it's just a choice. And at the end of the day, I guess at the end of the day, when you're ready, you're ready. You know. So.
Are you ready?
I am. I'm finding myself. That's what I'm doing. I'm definitely finding myself, uh, loving myself more, for sure, forgiving myself, and every day I just find out new things about myself. So I think I'm making my own progress. You know, I'm not basing it on society or the opinions of fellow addicts or my family. It's just me finally becoming my version of myself in my own womanhood. So.
So, you say you're from Cochise, right?
Cochise County. Yeah.
What city is there out there?
Sarah Vista.
Sarah Vista. Is that the biggest city out there?
I think it's
Where
I
did
think
you
so.
grow up?
I grew up in Sarah Vista, small town. We have one street like through the Fry Boulevard runs through the whole town. Um, I grew up blessed. I played college softball. I grew up blessed. But I also grew up very sheltered, and I was ignorant. I thought everybody grew up like I did.
Yeah.
I really did. And I used to look down on homeless people. I used to be that person that was talking shit. I used to be that person who had the job and would throw them out of the restaurant. And I believe God gave me this experience to humble me, to really humble me, because never thought I'd be here. You know what I mean? And now being here for this length of time, I've learned so much about people, and I've learned so much about like community and myself. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like the saying, "There's a time and place for everything," is so true. You know. Um,
Was there any homeless in that small town?
Not really. It's so small that like they're it's not really out there like that at all. So like we don't even like and stuff like that. That's like non-existent down there at all. We have one Walmart.
They don't have the blue epidemic or anything like that out there.
Oh, for sure. No, yeah, that's for sure happening. It's more of like a
now, huh?
yeah. I think it's more Fetty now. You know what I mean? Yeah, Fetty for sure is one of my bigger downfalls. So.
Before you came out here, did you know anything about that kind of stuff?
Yeah. So I started using in 2020. I started using in 2020, and by 2022, I was on my way to prison. Never had a record, never got in trouble in my life.
So you were doing that back home?
I started it back home, yeah. I had started it back home. Crazy, crazy to look back and think just 4 years ago, I had my own place. I was working on a military base. My life was in a totally different direction, and just split decisions and choices with no care or regard for like the repercussions, landed me with a felony, landed me homeless, jobless, extra added trauma on top of whatever trauma I already had that I was dealing with. Just a whole entire concoction of things. Those 22 days in Maricopa County saved my life, though. For sure, they saved my life. even myself, I have had it worse, so it can only get better. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey man, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it. Let me know what case if I post it
Of
up on my YouTube
course.
channel.
Of course.
Any
Yes.
contact information that you want to share?
I do.
Cash App?
I have a Cash App and I have Facebook. My Facebook's Sailor Brody, and then if you just get a hold of me on Facebook, you know what I mean, and whatever.
Shoot on your Cash App after that.
Yeah, or just a blessing and whatever blessing we can talk. Just an encouraging word. You know what I mean? You never know when I open that message what day I've had.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for what you're doing. So we appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Add myself to the stage too. Hey, Blackbeard, what's up?
Nothing much. Nothing much. What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, yeah. Just chilling, just playing this video. Um, yeah. Tell me just your general thoughts while I just play.
A lot of women will go homeless. I mean, that's the obvious question. They're going homeless right now. And the thing is that these guys are not coming to the rescue this time around, because if they come to the rescue, they go get the same treatment as of disrespect, leeching off their money, being lazy, all sorts of trouble. And then she go to the next man and do the exact same thing. But with her, I mean, somebody will wife her up. So it ain't gonna take long for these simps to spring into action and get off the street. And then when she under a simp wing, then things get worse for the man. But my general thought is just to leave these women homeless, because once these women have it all, they feel like they have power, especially if they're homeless. If they're homeless, they feel like they got a little bit of power. If somebody just generally just giving them stuff, or just getting them a small amount of power. But if somebody take her in like a man that has the resources, then she feel like she has gained some more power.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, like it's just that the part where she was saying that she went she came from somewhere to date a dude and he went to prison and that would cause her to be homeless. And I'm really unfazed about it on like honestly. By the way, the video is in fair use. It's really not my video, of course. Totally forgot to say that. But um I agree. Like that was like had the same mindset you did. Like it's just a sense of entitlement where like women think they can if they have it all because women are materialistic than men. Um, but like women just like blow their money away. Like they can't like they do, accumulate the receipts. I mean, I can applaud them for that. I mean, that's actually good. But as men, like what we do with those resources, we implement, not implement, but improvise a certain item that we need because you're mostly like hardware people. Go to hardware stores, like just like build something, be really constructive. But compare like versus women, like they blow their money away, and this kind of remind me of like
Yeah, man. Yeah, because when TikTok was shut down temporarily, they got online, and started crying. These women mostly, and when it went back up, they feel like they have power again. If I was the person who banned TikTok, I would have completely banned it. Because when they was having these platforms to make money, they feel that they was better than men. That okay, if he still make money, he still has to provide for me 25,000 or more. But even when we have that much or make more than women, they feel that they more powerful than us, and they have it all. So what's coming to women is that when things are still gonna happen. When things when shit hits the fan and they go back to complaining like was TikTok was shut down temporarily, then they go call on us. Same thing with homeless women. They try their best to call on men they treated like shit, or just call on a man period that had resources. So in my estimation, just keep these women homeless. Let them stay homeless. There are more homeless men than women are. You go ahead. Are you there? I need to leave. I think you're probably fixing on something. I think your boy left. I think he left. Are you there, Blind Assassin? I don't know. I think he left. I think he left. I think he have difficulties with Dream the videos. I think me I always download the videos to the best way. Best results. I download the video. Thank you, boy. Gone, man. Thank you, gone. I guess I'll wait.
I'm totally back. Sorry about that. Like, my computer actually cut off on me. Sorry about that because I had a cord that's actually connected to my computer. Then said like my battery died, so called. So I'm not to someday give me a laptop. Yeah, there was. Sorry about that, dude.
Oh, you good? You good?
Yeah, so it was just weird to y'all, but I know the reason why I did that. So,
Ah,
um, so the second video I'm about to play is okay. It's kind of like a misconception. So it was like women stole like not $1,000 worth of products, but she actually stole like she stole like $800 worth of stuff. So I'm about to actually play it, and I'll just be quiet and play throughout the video.
Ads. Day 3. He can finally binge YouTube and Twitch without interruption because Pi works on every website you visit on Chrome. Day 4. He discovers that when he does see ads, he can get paid to see them. Day 5. His life has improved 1,000 times because of the peace he gets from experiencing an ad-free.
On December 11th, 2022, police were dispatched to an undesirable case at CVS Pharmacy in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Staff reported that a female inside the store refused to leave after being told they were closing. They also advised she had stolen from them before, and it appeared she was about to do it again with approximately $800 worth of cosmetics. Upon arrival, the officers told the 23-year-old female, later identified as Adelie, to leave. However, she continued to look through the aisle, ignoring them.
It should be. Hi.
That's the basket right there.
Okay.
And she's not gonna buy that stuff.
Well, it's gone. Good. So sounds like the store doesn't want you here, so you're gonna have to grab. Okay.
Why is it over a cop collar?
What's that?
Why is it just a cop collar?
Hey.
Huh?
Listen.
What?
Put your stuff down. You gotta leave.
No.
Yes, or else I'm gonna escort you out.
Oh my god.
Put your stuff down.
No, I don't want to.
I didn't ask you. I'm telling you. Put your stuff down.
Oh my.
We're leaving.
What the fuck, dude? Cop collar. What is good? What are you doing?
I'm telling you to do what I already told you to do.
What's up?
Grab. Give me this stuff.
When Adelie was leaving, the store alarm went off due to the merchandise she had concealed. But first, let's hear a quick word from today's video sponsor, Bullet Safe. Bullet Safe offers top quality, affordable bulletproof vests like the VP3, designed for breathability, flexibility, and mobility with excellent protection against most handgun calibers. In addition, they also offer various defensive products like a tactical plate carrier kit that ensures the utmost level of protection and a bulletproof backpack panel that can transform any backpack.
You have activated our inventory control system. Please return to your cashier and we'll complete your transaction.
I don't steal. I take. So.
Come here. Come here.
Does that mean she took something?
How's the person then? How's the person then? No, I didn't steal anything. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
Stop.
I didn't steal anything.
Then why is there alarm
You
system
didn't
going
look
off?
in my bag.
We are. We're going to.
Okay, but I didn't
Take
steal
it off.
anything. That's all my shit that I bought.
Yeah.
But I left my purse in there.
Okay. You can get that here in a second.
What the fuck are you doing?
Stop.
Don't you fucking do that.
Stop.
No.
You're going to be in cuffs. You're going to.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
What the fuck?
Stop.
I will kill you.
That's fine.
Yeah, they ain't gonna kill you.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you
Put your hands
doing?
behind your back.
No.
Okay,
I
we're
didn't
done.
do it.
Hands.
She then stated she was in a gang called the Gangster Disciples. As a response, the officers exhibited no concern and swiftly decentralized her.
I'm in a gang. I'll fucking kill you. What the fuck?
Get out.
Stop.
Stop. What did I do? Knock it off. No,
Stop.
knock it off.
Stop resisting.
Knock it off. I'm a disciple. I'm a disciple. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Stop. Stop kicking me. Stop.
Just stop.
Hey, can we talk?
No.
Please.
We are far past that.
Guys, I'll kill you.
Stop trying to scratch
I'm
me.
begging you. Guys, I'm begging you, please.
Stop trying to scratch me.
Please talk to me. I mean, please talk to me.
No, we're past that.
Please talk to me. Guys, talk to me. Guys, you can search me. I promise. I didn't steal anything. You guys can search me, okay? You can search everything. Okay? Guys,
Stop talking.
I didn't steal anything. They're all watching. They're gonna kill. He's coming up right now. He's coming up right now. Stop! He's coming up right now to kill you. Stop! Stop! Please.
Stop kicking me.
I'm sorry.
Then stop.
I'm sorry.
It's not that hard.
I'm sorry. You're right.
No, you're not. Stand up.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's walk.
Oh, stop it. Why did you walk with me?
You're gonna kill us?
No, I didn't. No, I'm sorry. Did I really? I don't know.
Numerous times.
I did?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I really? I mean it. Guys, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry.
Okay, stop talking. Sit down.
I am.
Sit down.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I truly am. I really am.
Look out. Back. Think someone's done some meth today?
No. None at all. Don't you act like that. So there's this,
That's fine. No.
which
What's your name?
Adeline.
What's that?
Adeline. I did. Disciple. I'm a disciple.
No, you're not. Okay.
Take off my jacket. I'm a disciple. Look, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing my jacket. Take it off. Take this off.
Okay. How do you spell your first name?
I'm in the gang. Disciple gang. I'm a disciple. Look at my jacket.
Okay.
Take it off. Take it so
How
you
do you
can read
spell
it.
your first name?
ADA.
Yep.
That's why I don't want you guys to die. They'll kill you for killing me. They will. My gang will murder you.
Okay.
I wouldn't kill you guys.
Okay.
I got you guys back for life.
Right.
Like,
ADA.
what if you killed me? I got you, okay? I care about you guys. That's why I don't want you guys to die.
Okay. ADA.
ADALE. That's my government name.
And
It
then,
is my legal government name.
what's your last name?
Never give it to anyone. ADALE. That's my real name, I swear.
it's so hard to tell like what is stolen and right.
Did you find an ID? I have zero idea what she's even telling me for her actual name. Adelie something.
I'm a disciple. I'm in a gang. I'm a disciple.
Perfect.
I care about you.
Okay.
I don't want you to die.
What's your first name?
My gang would kill you. That's why I told you guys to stop. Okay?
What's your first name?
I will protect you.
What's your first name?
Adelie.
What is it?
Adelie.
Adelie.
That's why I'm gonna stop because I don't want you. I care about you.
Sperry.
I found her. Yeah. That's what meth will do.
Yeah, she's losing a lot of weight. She's a disciple, just so you know. She's not going to hurt you, but her gang will.
And I told her, I was like, no, you're not. And then she
Went
freaked.
sideways.
Yeah, she freaked out. Nothing open, no probation, no warrants.
So just resisting the threats to law enforcement.
Threats to law enforcement, battery to law enforcement, and then the resisting.
I guess I'm just going to take all of that. That one looks brand new. That one looks brand new. I can't tell if this is used. I'm assuming she took that out of the box. This has never been touched. It's so hard to tell.
What is it that you didn't take?
Is all that stuff is mine that I bought. The only stuff that I didn't like buy. I didn't buy all the stuff that was in the basket in the store and what you guys took on man. All the stuff in my bags is mine. I put it on me. I put it on my gang and God.
Okay, and there we are. And we're not there anymore. I'll take this back.
Check if this is theirs too, because like this has like a cover. Like I said, there's just so much that I couldn't even tell you what is and what isn't. But obviously she had something if it was going on.
Yeah, I like how you also broke the glass.
Oh, I know. I was like, so great.
Right off its rail. I'm assuming these are ours. Yeah. So
Thing is, when she came in, that went off. So I
really?
wonder if she brought these back from
Probably.
stealing it.
The first time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's ours.
Okay.
She never comes in here again. That's fine with me.
Perfect.
We don't want her back.
We'll
You
do.
can do whatever you do with the charges.
Okay. All right.
I appreciate you guys coming.
Absolutely. How long was she in here
She was in
before?
here for about 20 minutes.
And just had a pile of stuff on.
I was gonna let her go, and then she's rolling around on the floor there, just pulling shit in that basket.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go. I go. We're going to lunch. We're locking up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna call an officer, and she's like, it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
You gonna arrest her or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. She's going to jail. So.
I promise you, I'm not lying. That I was gonna buy out something store. And what is my bag? Mine. So you can hear something's. I'm not lying that stuff anymore.
Is she from around here, do you think, or?
She was listed as homeless out of Eau Claire, so
Okay.
I'm assuming that looks like we've dealt with her before. So,
Yeah. She's been in here before, and
yeah,
the same thing.
same thing.
That's
Yeah.
like $2,000 right there.
Oh yeah.
The cosmetics are not cheap.
No, they are not. So,
All right,
all right,
thanks, sir.
yeah. Let us know if you guys just come
Need
across.
anything?
No. Just let us know if you come across anything else that she had some other stuff in there that looked like it had at least been opened and like used. So and like just like used like one time.
Yeah.
So if you come across anything that
That's fine. We're good.
okay, thank you.
It's good. Thank you.
You bet. All that stuff was theirs. So you
Guys, no. Everything's fine.
ma'am, I see that you scratched your chin a little bit. Do you need to go to the hospital or get medical attention? Okay, are you injured at all?
Yeah, I am, but
How are you injured?
I gotta go. Look at it. You see the design? I'm a GAD.
Okay. Do you need medical attention at all tonight? No? Okay. There's your answer.
Thanks.
Yep. Need anything else from her? She's also banned from here, so.
Oh, sweet.
No.
Perfect.
She is no longer welcome.
Thank you.
Are you serious? I'm not being in jail. Huh?
Hang on, I'll tell you here in a second. Yeah, you did. So
I didn't steal anything. I didn't walk out. No, I didn't.
we found stuff in your bag that they said is theirs.
No.
Okay.
I
And then
dude, I don't lie. Lying is a sin.
okay.
I will
And
tell
then
you the truth.
you resisted. Then you made threats to us. Okay. And then you were kicking and scratching us. So
I'm off my meds, so I might have blacked out. I didn't realize it.
hey, did you said battery to public officer, right? For the what? Sorry. Oh. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
Adelie was charged with 2 counts of felony threat to a law enforcement officer, misdemeanor counts of retail theft and resisting an officer. She was released the following day on a $1,000 signature bond. Almost 2 months later, Adelie failed to appear in court and a bench warrant was issued. She ended up being apprehended the following week for retail theft once more. For that case, she was released on a $500 signature bond. Since then, Adelie has been arrested 7 more times for offenses such as disorderly conduct, threat and bodily harm to a healthcare provider, battery, and numerous drug-related charges. As of today, this gives her a grand total of 9 active cases. Head over to codebluecam.com And check out our
Yeah, that's freaking funny. Oh, she said she was a disciple. I don't get it. Yeah, it was like no, like you can't say you're a disciple then protecting police. That that doesn't really add up. And the fact that she like stole some stuff and like the person in the front says the stuff is really not inexpensive. So yeah, like women, I'm telling you guys, like leave these women mentally illness, these poor women alone, because oh man, it just like open up a can of worms dealing with these women. Like they just shoplift more than men, and then around like basically like after COVID, you hear cases or statistics where like shoplifting is like some like a ruse and way through the roof. So like us man, we don't have to like steal or something if we're like, you know, have if we're in financial debt, like deficit or destitute, you know, just get a certain item. I mean, there's like ways and avenues you can make money and stuff, like going to the store and acting out and stealing something, and like all of a sudden the alarm goes off and you're automatically in trouble, obviously. But the black pill, what's your take?
And it goes to show you another homeless woman. My message is simple: leave these women alone altogether. She could turn out to be nice and later down the road have problems. For decades, women have shown their true colors of first being nice. Again, I'm not going to blame the system. I'm definitely not going to blame these simps letting these women vote because, again, women say they are mature. Women say they know it all. Women got it all. Although women didn't build anything, but women say they're better than men. And throughout time, since things have been getting worse, women have been getting worse. But systemically, all these women have mental illness. I think all of them do. But another homeless woman this year and maybe the next 20, 20, 30, it's going to be more homeless women than men. Because, again, these women, these simps, and these men are saying, you know what? Women have been treating me like crap, and I've been going to ends and back for women. I've been digging them out a hole. I had to protect the woman, and she showed me no appreciation at all. So these men say, you know what? That's enough. Whichever trouble she get into, she had to find a way out. And when things get much, much worse, the situation in this video, things like that happen. So again, women bring things on themselves and not in a good way. All right.
Yeah, I can actually concur. Um, I think media makes it a lot worse because um, it just goes back to show that they're saying they're mature than men, and even psychology as well. I mean, there's certain lies to it, but like you can't really say that like women are the smarter because that clip that I played a while back, Black Pill, is with and Beta Male. That it was goes to show that like women, that woman who took all the guys, was it like 120K, and then he had like the barrel gun and taunted him right in front of his face with the camera. Then her the female side of the family, there were no guys, of course, that were like talking to. I don't even know if she had like sister. Well, she had sisters, but I don't know if she had brothers or like any men in the family. But they were saying like, oh, she's strong and like something like that. And I mean, if she was like stronger or smarter, staying what she believed in, why was she like taking somebody's money and have a love affair at that? Like that doesn't really make any sense. And I mean, fortunately enough, with the guy that shot his wife, he has a wider sentence. I want to say like 20 years. It may change like over time. I don't know, but that's their justice system down in Texas. Um, but yeah, like that dude was going through stuff. Like his dad died when he was a teen. His son passed away from I think he like self destruct. Um, so that was pretty sad to hear. But I don't blame him being angry, but don't you know be so much don't be that confrontational to like have a firearm right in front of somebody to like you know just because you're in ends meet. But again, that goes back to conversation where like women can't even think right. They think they have their thing way logical than men, and men think we're pretty much stupid or sluggish, like mentally sluggish, and we don't have like any backbone, or like we don't you know have like any sense of direction, which is the whole, I won't say 360, but whole 1080 at that. So all right, I'm gonna have to play something else. um Ohio Mary Karen drunk. I'm gonna play this. Oh yeah, but just a moment.
Want to extend your buying power? Get the secured Self Visa credit card. No hard pull or score needed. Build credit as you use it and make on-time payments. Unlock spending power. Access the card for credit builders.
Okay, you put the car in park.
A routine traffic stop turns into a brief high-speed chase after an Ohio woman appears disoriented behind the wheel. It happened on September 27th in Parma, Ohio. Body cam video captures a Parma police officer approaching a woman's vehicle for a traffic stop.
Hello.
Hi.
Let's go ahead and pull in this parking lot. That sound good? Okay.
No.
What's that?
Why?
I got you going 43 and a 25.
The officer then informs the woman her plates expired, but she still refuses to cooperate.
Do you have a driver's license with you?
No.
Okay. Where's your driver's license at?
Nope.
No.
The woman the officer is questioning was later identified as a former Northeast Ohio area mayor named Kathy Lux.
Go and put the car in park.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, you put the car in park.
After pretending to comply with the officer's request, she drives off, sending the officer into a short-lived chase.
Speed's around 65. And she made a right-hand turn on the burger and crashed into a truck right in the parking lot.
The officer is able to catch up to Lux after she crashed into a tow truck.
Get out. Get out.
Wait.
Get out.
I will.
Get up. Get up.
I will.
The officer eventually is able to cuff Lux so he can put her inside the back of the police squad car.
Get up there. Have a seat.
What you're doing is wrong.
Thank you. Okay, have a seat. Come on.
What you're doing is wrong.
Come on.
I want my stuff.
I will. Get up. Have a seat. Come on.
No, I want my stuff.
No, we gotta get up here. That's not how it works. Come on.
Listen. Let me
Have a
tell
seat. No.
No. Let me tell you.
Put your foot up there and sit up.
Yeah. Let me tell you.
That's how it works.
Lux, appearing confused while handcuffed, then takes the opportunity to tell the officer of her previously elected position that she held from 1999 to 2007.
Could I please?
Have a seat. I told you I'd get it for you.
When you start heading over to John Muir 5331. 24 for a first grader telling suicide he's agitated. The staff has him tentatively retained.
Do you not remember taking it off?
Sorry, restraint. He's in the hallway. 5531 West 24th.
You know what? I was the mayor of the city of North Burlington. I have been so used by so used.
Lux was cited for operating a vehicle while intoxicated, driving with an open container, speeding, and driving with expired plates. Lux was ultimately booked into jail but released the next day. Court records show she still has an open case from the incident of failing to comply with an officer. Reporting for Law and Crime Network, I'm Elizabeth Milner.
Damn, even Karen can't get away with it. I'm not surprised a freaking 60-plus-year-old woman. I don't even know how old she is. But she definitely hit the wall. That's for damn sure. I don't know, like, who wants a woman as mayor anyway? No offense, but... And this is like... I want to say like Parma is like northeast of Ohio. I'm pretty much sure it is. Let me check. Because I think I went through that city before. I don't know what type of typical area it touches though. Hold on. Where is Wikipedia when you need it? Ah, okay. It's the south of Cleveland. Gotcha. Man. Now, I don't know. I don't like going on north like that, but yeah, you got 60-plus-year-old women just do what they want to do, acting like they're like this generation. This is then she had like years to like saying she's been like manipulated by people while she running office, and I mean it's just the signs of the times, man. You just gotta like move forward. You know, better be a better civilian, but nope, I totally forgot. She's not a civilian at all. She wants to like be rebellious and don't want to comply with police just because she still have authority, even though she's no longer in office. Take it away, Black Bill.
This Karen right here, man, thinks she was in GTA. Just start speaking off of them police officers. She immediately got 67 stars. That's past the gaming 5 stars right there. And then she go talk about I'm the former mayor. I don't know why these simps let these women be in charge of anything. Supervisor, mayor, almost president, and they screw it up. And then they realize that these women messed up. So now, okay, I got to release you from your duties. So with her, I mean, she should have just took the first ticket and then went on. A simple ticket and just would have went on. It just made it worse. You go ahead.
Yeah, I'm at to play something else, man. Like, oh man, I think we have literally a Karen in LA too. I'm about to hold on. How do I have to pull this up? Wait, just a moment. Yeah, I'm about to play this one. Then I'm about to log out.
As well as the heartbreak and the questions, how much anger is there towards local and state government? Because it appears there's no one less competent than the mayor of LA, Karen Bass, who was, while the fires were breaking out, enjoying herself at a cocktail party in Ghana while people back in Los Angeles were losing everything. She also only just figured out how to respond to questions about this when she was being asked by journalists. Here she is finally answering them.
Looking back, would you have taken that trip overseas?
You know, I am going to focus today
But please,
on what we know.
But Brittany, no apology there to the people of Los Angeles. What do you make of this?
So what a lot of us are saying who are from California, this is kind of like our 9/11. And this could be a moment for the mayor to really rise up and show some empathy and compassion and humility and maybe a tear or two, because I think people all over the world who don't even maybe know anyone in Los Angeles, when they see what they're seeing, the damage and how many lives have been changed forever because of these fires, they even can get emotional. So the fact that the woman who is running this city has not really shown any empathy or compassion, in my point of view. We haven't really seen her. She's just getting very defensive, and she and the governor, I think, are deflecting. They're putting the blame in other people, but they're not taking any accountability. This is their city and state, and there's a lot that went wrong. This never should have gotten this out of hand, in my opinion. And so, yeah, a lot of people are upset, and rightfully so. And I think that we're going, as the days and we see even the more damage happened, I think we're going to see more and more people upset.
Absolutely. Look, Gavin Newsom has been flat out lying to the American people, claiming that the reservoirs, all of them, are full, and he's blaming Donald Trump for misinformation about the fires. Here he is.
The reservoirs are completely full, the state reservoirs here in Southern California. That mis and disinformation, I don't think advantages or aids any of us. Responding to Donald Trump's insults, we would spend another month. I'm very familiar with them.
The reporter then corrects Gavin Newsom because the reservoirs were not all full, as you mentioned one at the top of the show. And right now, while LA is burning, Gavin Newsom and the California Democrats have reached a $50 million deal to Trump-proof the state to make sure they could defend illegal immigrants against deportation. Why is that a priority?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seems like, you know what, look, I was born and raised in California, in Southern California, 40 plus years. And it seems like the decline since these Democrats have taken over, and it's not just the Democrats, it's this far left liberal policies that have ruined these blue cities in our country. And I've seen it firsthand. It's one of the main reasons why a year ago we left for a red state. And I hate to sound like this, and I hate to politicize things, but you know what? I see firsthand there's huge differences living in a blue city or a blue state and a red city and a red state. So many differences. I don't know why he keeps deflecting, why he can't take any accountability. He to me reminds me of a used car salesman. And I'm so sorry to make that analogy, but it's just one of those kind of like, are you telling me the truth? I never really believe what's coming out of his mouth. I don't really think for the people. I think it's all money hungry greed. And we have a lot of people hurting. And it's not just the Palisades, it's also Altadena, which was a very low income area. And, you have two completely different socioeconomic areas that are completely shattered by this. And I don't know where people go from here. And he's not really addressing what I think people need to hear from him, the man who is running the state. Where are these people going to go? What are they going to do? We house thousands of homeless people, yet now we have thousands of people that are displaced because of this fire and they have nowhere to go. I mean, it's such a mess. And he just keeps making excuses and keeps just saying stuff that is not, it's sad.
It's so
Very
sad. And it is so sad seeing people return to their homes that are no longer there anymore. The vision is just hard to watch. It's hard for us to fathom that the scale of these fires. The LA Police Department have arrested at least 3 people for arson outside the wildfire zones. And Fox News has reported that an illegal immigrant from Mexico was also arrested near the LA fires with an alleged blowtorch. Now, that person was not charged with arson. Donald Trump has shared a text message that he received. It says, the actual irony, a homeowner consents to pay property taxes, which you mentioned, Brittany, were outrageously high, that will go to the fire department. The funds are diverted to illegal immigrants because LA is a sanctuary city. An illegal immigrant comes and sets your house on fire and the fire department doesn't have the resources to put it out. The homeowner paid for their own destruction. On top of that, the government is so inept that the insurance companies won't insure houses here anymore. So the homeowner is left with nothing. Look, does that message resonate with you? Are people in Los Angeles kind of feeling that at the moment?
Yeah, I think he hit the nail on the head. And even if you're not a pro-Trump person, I think what he said just encapsulates everything what people are feeling, exactly what he just said. And I think that this is why we're seeing so many people angry. I think this is why you see a lot of people who maybe didn't even vote for Trump agree with him right now, because this is where's he wrong? Everything he just said, everything you just read is exactly what is happening and what we're seeing. And this could take years for insurance companies to get people's money back with the stuff that they lost. And then let's not forget, what money can't buy back, your photo albums, your kids' school projects, and, all of your memorabilia, generations of your parents or grandparents' things. I mean, I talked to a girlfriend today and her father who passed away, his cufflinks are gone in the fire, and all of her, I can't, it gets me so emotional, but all of her pictures with her father, and her father passed away, they're gone. I mean, it's like these types of things. I mean, it's just so sad. It's just so sad. And, I think Trump was right. And I think that this is why so many people are frustrated. I think that this is really going to be a huge wake-up call for a lot of people in how they vote the next time around. I do think that that's going to be the case. You still have people who are making excuses and still saying that there was nothing that anyone could have done. But, I will say, water puts fire out. Water puts fire out. Historically, we know water puts fire out. Historically, we know that this exact area, and I can't talk about Altadena, but I know for a fact, Pasadena, where I've covered for so many years, wildfires, it is prone to fires. The resources weren't there. And so we need to, the local elected officials and state elected officials need to take some accountability and answer a lot of questions.
Absolutely. And you're not the only one who thinks people may be voting differently. Caitlyn Jenner has flagged that people may be voting differently as a result of how these fires have been so badly handled. As well.
literally have a Karen as a freaking mayor, like fucking literally. That how she like ignored all the calamities and catastrophes that happened in a wildfire while she was at a party as a fucking senior. Ah, Jesus Christ. I mean, I have family in SoCal, but fortunately enough, they reside in Riverside, and my oldest cousin, she lives in San Diego. I think my mom or my grandmother told me that, but yeah, they're fine, by the way. I didn't really, and I actually have a friend out there that lives out there as well. So he's fine, but he said the winds are like aggressive over there, and it's like still, I won't say it's still ongoing, but they already put the fire out. But I mean, this would go back to like Black Pill Danny was saying, like, why in the bluest of blue hell you have like these freaking simps or these like charlatans like nonchalantly like pick a freaking female for a mayor. I mean, surprisingly, fortunate enough, like we at least we have a mayor in our state, which is Ohio. Um, but I can't really see having a mayor. No, we did have like a female mayor. I don't know, but being a female mayor is just really crooked, and they don't know what to do in other situations. And with this one especially, you have like a female mayor, Karen Bass, is at a freaking party, and she just like glossed over freaking enormous winds and aggressive flames that are like in everybody's like area. And then you got absolute nerve to say you're at a cocktail party and you say I can't really do anything about it. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm unfazed about it, but man, I'm just like I already know like how women operate when it comes to like authorization stuff. They just can't even like think logically or just have like a strong mental foundation, if you will. Man, that just like really irritates me. I don't know. Probably somebody just had like a bounty on her or something, but I don't. Whew. I didn't even know they have a mayor in California. I feel like I'm living under a rock or something. But I don't know. Like I just don't really pay attention to the media that much. And in all honesty, I'm just gonna be real. Like I'll just play like watch stuff on YouTube or play video games. Sometimes just watch stuff like on social media. Yeah. When it comes to like just once you're outside of your house, everything just freaking weird by the day. I swear. You have like white people saying the N word, especially dudes. To like having. I mean, hell, we don't even have like strip clubs in Cincinnati. I'm just gonna put it out there. Like we only have like drag queens shit. Like, excuse my language, and I'm like, which makes the downtown life and the nightlife really, really boring. So that's why I stay hermit. That's why I stay homebody, and I just leave people alone because people's mentality in the Western world is just really off and cartoonish at best. But I'll leave you at that. Black Pill, can you have your take?
Goes back to what I said, man. When you have these women in charge, men listen. And what I mean by men who let them vote, men who believe in love, men who highly believe in women and put these women on a pedestal. Now, in my perspective, women have no power at all. throughout decade, they built nothing. They were just a voice of their master, which is the white man. I'm go there a little bit. They just gave order, put it simply, because they literally have no power at all. Just their counterpart have power. Trump is just doing what's best for this country. Nothing more, nothing less. He's doing best for this country. He a whole lot better than the left. Because when the left in, no jobs, things was going downhill much, much worse when the left was in. And all of a sudden, now, and I'm saying now, these ninjas, these Keishas, these other black people that got common sense want to vote for Trump now. For decades, the black community now been voting left. So now they want to vote right. I want to play something real quick. See if I can play it real quick.
Go ahead.
Ninjas. Oh, this. They don't want to come. Oh, there you go. Ninjas. You got to remove from the studio now.
Yeah.
That's my new meme right there from the ninjas right there.
Yeah, it got somebody over you and shit. But yeah, like the only thing, yeah, I agree because it goes back to like a female's anatomy. The only thing they have power is just their vagina. They're for JJ, I should say, and like they only good for like laying on their back. So once you like women have authority over something, like it's not even like smart. It's not even intelligent. You know, it's just womp 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 womp. And I mean, I might as well be an entrepreneur really because I know my interests. I know, you know, what I love to do. You know, like I don't know, it just all started from like growing up, like really. Just having like women, you know, when they gravitate towards me or the other way around, like it's just so like it's such friction there. And like spiritual friction. Um you get what I mean, black pill, right? Like it's just like so much, you know, spiritual friction. Like they don't want to be bothered, and there's like they have like so much demons, and like that's why I just stayed away from them. Like I can care less. People, I'm blurred out. I'm homosexual. Like you're a virgin, and that's why you can't get no play. Like that, it's just been like so overrated, dude. Like it's ridiculous. Like I can care less about stuff like that because I've been like sticking to my hobbies and interests, which I don't like want to distract myself or migrate towards a relationship that's already in pure hell. I don't need like company like that. Like I mean, okay, I can see like having like somebody spend overnight and stuff and just have somebody temporarily around, but I just don't like people have like reside in my personal space, like in my radius. It's just I get stressed out like immediately, man. Like, but it's. I mean, I even though I did take a hiatus from the Bible. I mean, if y'all not into the Bible and stuff, I mean that's okay, each his own. But yeah, I mean that's why I just been like not lifting weights, but just like focusing on my condition in my body. Um, I just gotta get back into swimming and stuff, but that's I mean, which correlates to like men throw away are their main interests in exchanging like for a woman that don't really care about their interests or like what they really want to do in life. I mean, I seen men just be down and out, um, carrying women's stuff instead of like, you know, let the women carry her own personal belongings. and relationships are like just straight to hell. I mean, in this particular decade, but I can care less. I mean, I can definitely care less, and I'm glad I'm seeing videos of like, every year men expressing like how it is in Western society and overseas about like how women operate and being manipulative. So it just better enhance your mental health more importantly than focusing on a relationship that you don't really need um, deep down eternally. But go ahead, Black Bill.
Yeah, having a relationship is just total waste of time. It's a failure. It's set up for a man to fail. I had a live yesterday, and of course, we gave Keisha and these ninjas a break. I was talking about the things that I do, like walking, fun activities and stuff like that. Because talking about the same people over and over again, which everybody should know by now, these men should know, it becomes like a burden. It becomes like a boulder in your life. And I decided to talk about like something different besides, dating, relationships, Keisha, the black community, and me, JJ Diesel, and Progress. We had fun yesterday.
Gotcha. Yeah. I did glance at your video yesterday. Um, yeah, like just leave these women alone, man. Like it's not even worth trying to conversate with them. It's nothing really special, especially in this particular continent. And you just gotta learn how to refresh. Don't really like act out. I mean, like it goes to like back to where like Jerry Springer's be saying like before he closes the show, like be good to yourself and be good to others. But I don't want like men just acting out just because they got cheated on. Like a woman took the initiation to break up with you. It's not even worth to like. I understand you feel broken down, depressed, but you just gotta look at the reality of things. It's either like make you or break you, but you gotta like can't let it break you because it's just only a person with flesh, and it just goes back to like Romans. Was it Romans chapter 12, verse 2? Like, don't go after worldly things. Just seek in the Lord. I know I didn't paraphrase it right, but you get the point.
Yep.
So like I like that's why I was saying like just I'm telling you, man, things wither away temporarily. Like you can't like rebuild it. You can't like bring it back. And if you do try and bring it back, it's gonna be a lot different. I ain't gonna say it's gonna either be worse or the best, but it's gonna come real. It's gonna come different. That's just all I'm gonna say. But you know, these women out here in the Western society, man, like it's just like dealing with a real life Tales from the Crypt episode. I kid you the hell not. If you just watch a regular, you know, Tales from the Crypt episode back in the 80s and 90s. Like that stuff was like real graphic. And I remember just watching a couple episodes. One I know vividly, I'll never forget this episode with it's this one actor named Terry Garr. She passed away. She played in with Gene Wilder. What was it? I think it was called Frankenstein something. It was like an early 70s film, but it was like Frankenstein went to Transylvania or something like that. But it was this one episode that like hits home. Like I remember like that vivid scene in like at the ending, like the Terry Garr character was like actually cheating on his husband. And like I remember her character, and it was like a dude she had an affair with. She was like, you know, having sex with him in the casket, and the husband was like still alive and like laughing. And it seems like he has like the settlement or something, or she really wanted him like, dead or deleted. So, and I remember like Black Pill, you know how like the casket and there's like flames, like as you like, like the machine, like there's like a casket and there's like you turn a machine and there's like fire, and it's like you burn the casket. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, the person being cremated.
Yeah. Like it makes sense. So like the guy was laughing, and I remember like the casket kept like moving, and like that was the end of, I think they all like basically the metamorphically speaking, like the husband has the last laugh. Okay, let me drag you to like HE double hockey stick, literally. So I think like the narrator, which is interesting, very interesting. The narrator, John Kaiser or Kassir, um, who's actually the narrator of that decrepit, that the dead narrator that's like, like hello kitties. I can't really do the voice, but he had like I think he got divorced. I think he had like a troubling relationship, and there were like indication of certain episodes where like there were like turbulences and like tumultuous relationship issues inside, that show. So I was like, which was like it was a connection in the sense where like he had like turbulence with his marriage. So there were like some red pill and black pill moments in Tales from the Crypt. So that's why I wanted to share.
Yep. I mean, I get it, man. The things are worse to come from women. Women right now think they're on cruise control. When things get much, much worse, and in 2025, what the example of the fire, TikTok being banned, now it's back on. Now, I don't understand that. They trying to take away food stamps, and Houston was the first place to take away food stamps, because if any of these women do any fraudulent things with their food stamps, they cut them off and you never get them back. When Trump set this law of when the child, the person that they put the woman that put the man on child support, if she try to claim that child on her taxes, she won't get it. The man will get that money. A lot is coming from women, man. A lot, because they've been screwing man for decades. Now it's gonna come back and bite them in the ass. So I'm not too much worried about it, and I'm too much focused on myself.
Hey, I hear you, man. I'm not. I mean, I'm not really like focusing like on like. I mean, I know it sounds rad that like women or like just you know if they have like a certain interest, like mainly their occupation is just like OnlyFans and like uh being LPNs and like nurses, medical stuff, and like their side hustle is just OnlyFans and like other adult sites that like pretty much like harming your flesh. That the best way to put it. So like having all these useless gadgets and like putting in your private part, thinking like it will like be complacent in the long run is just wrong. I mean, what if that thing just busts inside you and like you get like radiation fluid and or like lithium battery, up in your flesh, and you like just start like burn. I know it's like dark humor what I'm saying, but it's my point is that like Like women, let women just act weird. I'm just gonna put let them just act unusual and odd because they're showing their true colors. You know, they don't like they can't they don't really do nothing like cool. I mean, they only do that just to get selfies, just to get attention, or like being like what is it called? Like black people like a social media influencer. That is not even an occupation at all. That pissed me the hell off. You know what I
Some
mean?
something they made up.
Yeah, like some like was a social media influencer. That's like that's nothing. Like okay, like if I have social media, if I'm influencing somebody, like where's like the income for it? Where's the lucrative? Is there any reward for it? Like women can't really have any backbone or explanation behind stuff like that. They just want to say it because they just want to make themselves look better. I don't care. Like that's on them. Like I'm not gonna be no social media influencer. Like for what? I mean, all I am is behind a keyboard, and basically all you're saying is you're working from home. That's basically all you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not getting up, you're not migrating to a certain occupation that you can actually talk to people versus being like behind the computer. I mean that I mean it's just like so many occupations that are like just so made up. Like it really has like BS written all over it, man. Like for real. Like I mean, if you do like forklifting or you do like warehouse, that's good. You're at a different location versus being inside your house. Funny how women say like, "Oh, you need to get out of your comfort zone," or like, "Oh, you need to lighten up." Oh, I need to lighten up. All right, because once you like be drunk or intoxicated, I don't know what's gonna come towards me. I don't know if you're gonna like regurgitate. I don't know if you have like a weapon, or I know you're like trying to hug me, or nah. Like I don't really trust women that way because I be seeing like women like going down and out for real, like getting to like they go to clubs and like women getting broken up and they feel rejected and then feeling sad and depressed and they literally cry about it around their friends. And these is of course college students, so I just don't give a crap, man. Like I really don't. Like I mean just pay for the service. If you want to, have an interest for a woman, just pay for the three-letter word. So, you know, then you be satisfied. But other than that though, don't be like these Pookies and Ray Rays and um just trying to like mac on chicks and just having their number. But like this is a good thing why I don't like being a simp. I don't I hate simping towards women. I learned I really went my own way around high school for real, for real. I didn't really want to be in a relationship, believe it or not, but it's just that like I want to like venture out and just want to explore. Like as far as just traveling and like going like seeing just sightseeing. So yeah, that's just pretty much my general overview of Western culture. So
Yeah, I was the same way. Like in my breaking point was like middle school when I really started have disdain for women, especially black women. And then it got into high school, it got even worse. After high school, I went to Job Corps. Then in Job Corps, I changed my mind. I was like, you know what, women ain't that bad. And then when I reconnected again with my female friend in 2014, 2015, I lived with her and a landlord. Things got much worse with her family, her friends, the landlord, and another lady that was living there. She was kind of like racist. So I had to get out that situation. And for 3 years, from 2015 through 17, I was in depression over her. So when I started watching content like MGTOW, I came across MGTOW on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at it and said, you know what? I thought none of it. So I started to research the content on Facebook. So after researching the content on Facebook, I started to watch like a lot of content, like Sandman. That's the other guys like Hammerhand. Came across him, and I started to watch those contents every day. So a person on Facebook asked me, "Do I want to join MGTOW?" I was like, "Yeah." I joined.
Yeah,
So
that's actually dope. That's I mean I didn't know there's like this is actually accessible to like more than one social media platform. So that's actually really interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I can definitely 10,000% relate to when you said depression because I was in that same year that you mentioned 16 and 17. I was definitely on depression. I definitely found MGTOW. Um, what was it? I started watching like Barbarossa around 13. Sandman, I think, was the second that came later. That's for sure. Um, man, I think like 16. That's when, like you said, I hit my breaking point. That's when I was in my red pill rage emotionally. Uh, I was watching like Angry MGTOW, or he's saying like Angry Guy.
Yeah,
That's his name now. But he say he's not like MGTOW, so I would say he's like the quote unquote middleman of MGTOW. Cause he say he don't want to be in a relationship. I don't know. It's just to me it just sounded real indecisive. So I was a bit perplexed of like what his needs are or his wants. But to each his own. However, but I started listening to him. Um, I know it sounds people don't bring up his name, but I don't watch him that often though. He's Rich Cooper, but the only thing that brought my attention is the tattoos of women that I can like definitely gravitate towards, but the dating stuff like no. Darius MGTOW or Darius M. It was like it's kind of iffy. Um, it was just like so many like people around like 16 or 17 you have to watch out for if they're MGTOW because like some of the videos rub me the wrong way in the sense where like they want because this is one guy named Dan Regal. I forgot his username, but last time I saw him like I saw like an avatar of him on YouTube where he was like with a woman and stuff. But like he was doing like MGTOW content. Like um I started like, following his content. I mean Darius, um I mean he's okay. Like it's just something about his aura, about his MGTOW content. Um but I mean I don't know how you feel about Darius, but um it was just like okay, does he like want to be MGTOW or does he want to like use women for dates or I don't know like what was the synopsis of his videos, um but yeah, I think you probably heard of Alaskan whiskey, right?
nah,
Um, yeah, Alaskan whiskey MGTOW. Some people probably heard of him, but um YouTube like I think they kicked him out. But I'm friends with him on IG, so he's really cool. He's down in Mexico, like just mess with women down there, Latinas. Uh, yeah, like I've been through like a lot of situations like you were with women where they just play you and like what you say also many of them want to make money and pretend to be something that fits the narrative to be accepted and receive donations and channel monetization.
Bingo. I know I wasn't the only one. Um, so I never seen LARPer or what was that? He makes many claims that he cannot be confirmed. Um, yeah, I mean, like, and that goes like remember that one video that black beta male was making the tongue twist black the beta male police shit beta male police actually made it remember that one stream he made about does like why do purple pill want to like mix in with like the black and red pill and
Yeah.
like Vince like MGTOW or black pillars like dating's nothing bad or something like that. I gotta go back to his like live stream videos, but I thought that was like pretty good because again, like the 16 and 17 era of like MGTOW kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and it's like nah, this content I cannot really have a reflection on. You know what I mean? Like there's no reflection as far as like what I'm going through, especially a single man, and they'll just basically talk about women as far as like just dating them. There wasn't no like be cautious or be very vigilant about women. There it wasn't even like that till now. So um yeah, I was just like emotionally just drowning, man. Like I was just in my dark stage and top of that my friend died from an overdose back in like early 17, April of 2017. He OD'd and that really encouraged me to be even more depressed. So that really drove me into a hole till 18 when I was feel refreshed spiritually and emotionally. So yeah, I won't say 2017 was a bad year for me. It was just it was a decent start despite my friend passing away. Um, but then I had to like look at my mother and like she wasn't she was no different from like the females outside that that I work with. Like they're just nasty and like chasing dudes with tattoos and stuff. And yeah, I mean it's just one of those scenario situations that you feel like a black sheep like for good. So that just my testimony of like how it was MGTOW.
Yeah. There's a reason why I went MGTOW because I didn't too much deal with women during my lifetime except being bullied and name calling, police calling on me and all that. But reason why I went MGTOW because this philosophy saved my life from a lot of things. Saved me from getting married, saved me from dealing with women with friendships, relationships. It saved me overall, period, from simps and women. Because again, these people are getting worse each and every year. These men are getting married in a system that truly, truly hate them. And they don't see that the system truly hate them, especially black men. But I don't know why black men keep getting married with a system that truly hate us. Number one, they hate us, black men especially. So us as black men should just save our money, focus on ourselves, and forget everybody else. But they believe in love. They believe in white picket fence. They believe in leaving kids behind. That's going to be mentally screwed later on. These blacks self believe, and now they're paying the price for it.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I yeah, I mean, like I remember one time I was at a store and It was like a female security guard. Uh, I think I've told my friend about this too. And when I was in line, and it was like a Family Dollar, they closed it down, turned to something else. It's a beauty salon shop or whatever. But man, I was just like in line, and like somebody dropped there. It was like a green debit or credit card, or I think it was like one of those reward or gift cards. I couldn't really tell, and it has like the similar color theme on my debit card. And like as I picked it up, I think it was either in the line section or it's like by the door as you about to go out. And like when I picked it up, no wait, I think it was like outside on the ground and on the driveway. Picked it up, um, and I was about to return it, and like this female security guard like criticized me, confronted me that like I stole the credit card. I was like you stole it, he stole it. I'm like, the hell? Like I was about to I wasn't about to black out, but like when situations like that comes like unnecessarily, I'm calm with it. But if like people just violate my space and like that's when I black out. So like it was a really problematic situation. Like I don't steal, so if I carry a wallet and with my debit card, what was upon me is stealing something. That just really inane. So like it was calmed down. Fortunately enough, I was like I did not steal it. Like because it was a similar color as my debit card, so I just like sat it down. I think I said either I don't know if I threw it away. I doubt it, but I think I sat on the counter, got my stuff and left. And I think like the later on throughout the months and weeks, fast forward, of course, you had like a male security guard. Um, that was it. But it just goes to show like how females are just emotional and can't even like have any acknowledgement or take the consideration to think thoroughly about things. So,
Yeah, women will push you to your breaking point. Not just women, these simps too.
oh yeah,
Yeah, man, that's why the way I am, I don't like being around a whole lot of people. I don't like people being a hole. I don't like alcoholics. I'm currently renting under one as a tenant. I don't pay him no attention though, but I do what I need to do, man. But I just don't like the majority of people at all. Not saying I hate them, I just don't like being around them. It's just my
understood.
personality. Because I went through so much as a child, a teen, an adult,
Hmm.
and people, as things are getting worse now, people are still trying you. So,
Right.
and a lot of these black people tell white people this and white people that. Who mess with you the most are black people. Now, if a white person mess with me, yeah, I'm gonna speak on white people. But the most people who mess with black people the most are black people.
Yeah, like I see what you're saying though. Like that's why I be in the house a lot. I don't really. That's why I'm an introvert first and foremost. Like I don't be outside a lot. I mean I do, but it's just because if it's like warm outside, but right now it's not warm in the Midwest. It's freaking cold, and then this is like 30s or 20s currently. But if I'm outside like in this time of night, if it's like 70 or 80 degrees, I'll just like introspect. I usually like look up to the sky and just doing like stargazing. Like I just like look up in the sky, just see how beautiful that is. That's why I just keep things to myself. Um, I guess like I know it sounds weird to people. I don't care, but I talk to the Lord. Um, you know, now I just going home and don't even really bother anybody. But people just like act out and just act out just to seem like it's popular or cool. when in reality it's really uncool because case in point, I remember I was like, I think I was either like dressed as something for Halloween. No, I was out around that time in October. And I remember I was walking away. I think the Lord told me because I was in a club for like not less than like 20 minutes or 10. I got out, like it was jam packed and it was small. Then I got out. Someone told me like walk back up the street. Um then all I heard was like pop, 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 pop. It was like two or three gunshots. And I could have sworn like I saw somebody like squirming on the ground. It was like some homeless dude. I'm like, yo, then like the police. When I got on the bus, well, back on the bus, that's when I heard the gunshots. And it was a female bus driver, got on the bus, back go home. Then like the police, by the time like the bus was like about to like approach you know, going towards up the hill, like the police was like cutting off that area. And yeah, it was crazy. I saw like I didn't see the person who had the gun, or I didn't see the actual scenario where somebody like shoot the person, but I did see somebody squirm on the ground. And I don't know if that homeless guy's alive or not, but that was just like terrifying. But it just correlates to what I'm saying is like cloud chasing is just temporary and it's just a mirage. I mean, if that makes sense to you.
Yep.
But yeah, like don't even try to be popular or cool because a cool crowd is real. It's nothing but demons. I'm telling you. I'm not gonna say I was involved with the in crowd, but let's just say I eavesdrop on like certain conversation topics that like I mean it's boring at the same time, to be brutally honest. Like their conversation just leads to nowhere. All it is just twerking and like being on live streams on a certain social media platform, and like they ain't really talk about nothing. Like my mom usually say, like you ain't missing nothing really. You definitely ain't. There's nothing like really out here that's like very eventful or not even memorable to like be outside for. So it's just best to like just again maintain your mental health. That's what the hate to pick on a certain race, but that's what the black community needs to like, just work on. Which we'll never do, I highly doubt, but it's just like they just live in la la land and think this Western society is GTA to a core. So
Black community dying. I think it's almost over, especially my neighborhood, because I think they're cleaning up a lot, crime and all that, because you mostly see now non-black people moving in. You see the majority of blacks are either being deleted or just leaving that particular city. But I told my roommate, the blind guy, he's next door. We had a conversation. I told him the next 5 to 6 years, it's gonna mostly be a white neighborhood because these black people who commit crimes and do all this silly crap. Some people are saying, you know what, didn't need to be a better city, and we need to clean up. So it's getting there, man. It's getting there.
oh yeah, there's some gentrification here. Like I remember a friend of mine, he moved to like a certain area, the other side of town. Basically, he lived like where before even white people came in, or they call it gentrification. Um, it was a lot of crime. Like even our friend who we were close to, he got deleted. like on the first day of 2017, and he had his mind right. He had a job. He was working for Time Warner Cable. Um, but all that just came to a enormous halt, and just took it from there. But yeah, it was like criminal activity, all around where I live at and where he lived at. So you have like white people coming in. I mean, I'm not mad at it at all. Honestly, I'm definitely not mad. I mean, at least to just mitigate things, or change, like, the lifestyle in the neighborhood, because of course you're like stuff that's not a good look on black people. So hey, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm not mad. I'm definitely not mad at all, because at least you have like me and you, or like people who are in the MGTOW community, have like people saying, "Oh, you sound white," or "You sound proper," or "I never heard this word before," or like, why are you using so much words?" I'm like, you gotta learn how to be a brainiac sometimes. You gotta outdo people. It's like mentally, in a sense where like you just gotta like be different, or like, stick out. That's the real comfort zone of it, is just stick out. Don't listen to like people who gaslight up your whole head, saying like, like, you gotta get out more, because that same person, and trust me, I've seen a video on YouTube, like, when you trying to get out more, that's when their jealousy arouse, or it generates a lot of resentment. Next thing you know, like, they'll set you up and just delete you. That's the way it works.
Yep.
So, but yeah, just it's good to be the black sheep. I'm really embracing it now. So I ain't gonna hold you, but
Oh, you good. You good.
yeah. No, I was just saying, though, I ain't gonna lie. Um, I I definitely like talking to you, talk to BMP, Batman. Um, I need to talk to Progress. Yeah. Like, I need to talk to Batman. He did call me a month or this month or last month, but I know he joined his trip in Colombia. But I enjoyed this genuine brotherhood. I've been yearning and craving this like for the longest. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's just hard to talk to somebody like in your physicality, about your problems. I do have a friend I can talk to. Like, he's might be in the chat somewhere, or he's probably watching it now. But that's the only friend I got for real. And there's other people I can talk to, but talking to people in like variety or like certain states, it brings the brotherhood strong. Interesting enough, uh, you know, I just like want to keep this going, like trying to address things that aren't usually right, in the Western society and other, continents as well. But just to just embrace what you have now, even you on your down, like, even if people try and pray on your downfall, like, just embrace on what you have.
Yep.
Just ignore them, just progress, you know, just do what you do and be the strongest version of yourself. That's all. Just listen to yourself in the Lord. That's all you can do. But that though, I'm just gonna end this conversation. I have nothing else to say.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something because
Oh, go
a lot of
ahead.
people don't get why I make content the way I make content. Reason why I'm so very, 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 very strict and guard when it comes to women, because women can't be trusted. That includes friendship. Now, Beta Male Police have a guy on this stream named Chaka. So I explained to him that being friends with women that don't mix either, because they can screw you on the friendship as well. Now he had maybe had that experience of not getting screwed over when it comes to women being friends with women, but 9 times out of 10, dealing with women, friendship or non-friendship, they still have a chance of screwing you over. Hey, I can a woman probably trying to screw me over right now, and I probably don't even know it. That's why I say don't be friends with them. When you're working with them, don't talk to them. Talk to them very less. Unless it's work related. Go 100% when it comes to women. Because like I say before, women are getting worse each and every day, and a lot of guys don't want to admit that.
Right. I mean, I don't have women friends. I mean, if I did, then they have their own family. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a biggest fan. You know, like if they have like a family or they're in a relationship, I don't want that woman to like me or like lust for me. And especially I'm like cool, very cool with that dude. Like there are times that I resented it. I even resent that now. So that's why I even ignored it. You know, just doing my own thing. Like just focusing on my real self and just be my own man. Um yeah, like I don't be friends with women, not anymore. I did like you said, like you mentioned, you experienced it, I experienced it, Beta Male may have experienced it. I have no idea. I mean, I can't tell his life story for him. Um but for me, for definitely I did. And I learned it the hard way. I really did, especially in relationships. Like I said, very ugly, not a good look on them. I mean, not a good look on you to a certain degree. It's just a lose-lose situation, pretty much. And that's what that's what the ugly side that the media doesn't tell you about relationships. It's just a lose-lose situation. You know,
Yep.
I mean, I can go on and on about it, but reasons why it is, but you just hear so much divorce settlements. I mean, hell, Ric Flair, he was like 70 plus years old, and then he like get married recently. Then all of a sudden, like he got like it didn't even last a year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
I'm like, man, it's almost like his the length of his title reign. Like
And,
he was
and
like a 17-time champion, then you about to like over score or like prevail your title reign, dude. Like you gotta chill out. Like man,
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead a little bit. And the Bible tell you not to get remarried. By the way,
oh deep. What verse particularly?
I have to look it up, but I read it about a week ago,
Yeah,
and the Bible tell you not to get remarried.
right. Oh, remarried. Gotcha. Yeah,
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 remarried. Yeah,
yeah. Gotcha.
like marrying somebody else.
Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, people. I mean, like I say, each his own way. People take the Bible the wrong way, but it does have some like red pill and black pill stuff that I can say. Like what I got from it is the Samson and Delilah stuff. That's what actually happens now. Like dudes are having like this are diagnosed with that syndrome is the Samson and Delilah syndrome where like you're sharing your all your power for nothing. And if you let all that power to waste, like she's gonna throw away too. Cutting all your hair, feeling powerless, feel depressed, feeling suicidal. Like for me, I don't have to. Oh no, I'm cool. I'm keeping my hair. You ain't about to like change my lifestyle. F all that. So yeah, Proverbs 31:3. Look it up.
Okay.
Oh, you already probably knew about it. It's don't give your straight to thy woman. Or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, that's one of my favorite scriptures personally is Proverbs. So very very red pill and very understandable. So Anyways, I won't hold you. Anything else you gotta say or any conclusion?
Nah, women just expect the worst.
Right.
Don't get mad at the messenger or any of the messages trying to tell you. Let it go through you this time and not out the other there because men are not coming to your rescue this time, man. They are not. That's all I got to say, man.
Yeah. Um. Well, like I said before I even go, rest in peace to Jerry Springer. Like you said, be good to yourself and be good to others. But just lay astray, like don't bother them, like just be by yourself. Um, yeah, leave these women alone. Like I don't blame Black Pill Daniels. Like I can highly relate to what he's saying because I've been picked on by the opposite gender. I mean, I'll admit I'm about to be 33 years old in 7 months. Like I've been bullied and picked on by both genders. So just just learn if you red pill and black pill, just learn how to strengthen yourself mentally first. Um, Wherever you are in the Western society or overseas, um, just trying to learn be introspective, which women hates and fuck them. But anyways, yeah, just do general introspection, do journaling, enhance on your mental health because people are just crashing out real terribly over relationships that don't even succeed for the next year, possibly.
Yep.
So that being said, hope you have a good night, you guys. Be safe wherever you are, and peace.
All right, peace.
Peace.